I'm going to give a chance for a couple people to get here. It's late, so I don't think really many people are going to come on. But you guys can just watch this whenever. God damn it. Sorry, I keep getting bit by flies on my toes. That's the second fly that bit me on the toe. What the heck? Why my toes? Zuki's sleeping. He's right. Where are you? Right there. Little shiznicka. Like he's looking up like, oh, she's talking about me. I know he is. He's a pretty good dog too. His kids' birthdays are tomorrow. I can't believe they're gonna be 2. He's a good boy. He's obsessed with Eli's girlfriend, like completely obsessed. Like he howls at her, he jumps up on her, he lays outside the door. I don't know why, but he's totally obsessed with her. I've never seen him act like that way with anybody, not even me. So weird. Yeah, he's a good boy. He's a good boy. He he's kind of taken over Alpha because Violet's like almost 11, like 10 and a half, and Violet just doesn't care anymore about what people do. Or what people do, what dogs do. But Stitch tried to go after the dogs outside like he likes to do, like a fighting through the window. It's stupid. And Zook like got him today. Like, no, you don't do that because he's fine with them. So yeah, I don't know. It's like super weird. She's like the dog whisperer because Stitch is the same way by her. Like, I don't know. They all like her. But even, it was weird because when she first came in the house, nobody barked at her. So I've never seen that either. They always bark. So I just want to make this a quick video. I don't want to be on here forever because I have other things I need to do and it's super late and I know nobody's really going to come here. But, oh, dude, he chases flies. That's what he does. He runs through the house during the day, down the hallway, everywhere, and chases the flies. I put up a fly strip. It don't freaking work. I don't know. I've never had a fly bite me. God dang it, it bit me again. What the heck kind of flies are these? They're evil. Shh. It's getting a little too crazy now. The cats, they chase whatever. Not, yeah, kind of flies, but they killed the bee. Shh. Sorry. Yeah, my cats are pretty good bug catchers, but I like. Yeah, that was Eli. The dogs always bark when he comes out of the room. It's super, super annoying. Violet does it because she wants him to say hi, but everybody else is just kind of dumb with it. So I don't know why they do it. I've been trying to get them to stop, but they don't. So that's why it's a little, usually my dogs are pretty mellow when I do these ones that are out, but you can see the dogs are, I don't know, they're crazy about him, even though he's not crazy about them. So, the reason why I wanted to do this video, and all the ways to support me are down below and everything. So that's all I need to talk about really today. I don't need to go into it. If you guys want to support me other ways, the podcast, Patreon, membership, whatever, as well as ways to get a hold of me for a reading and whatnot. Everything is down below. So just wanted to put that out there, and we don't need to really, because there's not really a lot of people here, and we're not going to be doing like a reading as far as I know, unless something just randomly comes through, which is kind of what happened last night. So these stupid flies are driving me crazy. Sorry. So Ginger tries to chew it. So I know we only have 2 people in here, but you guys can watch it whenever. I just wanted to put up a validation video because I got this information last night about midnight. We were just talking. I actually hadn't heard about this case, so otherwise I would have done something on it a long time ago, probably when they first went missing. But I literally just came across it last night as I was scrolling through YouTube, and I put it into one of my group chats, and I said, well, I had posted his picture in there, and I was like, have you heard of this case? And she said, yeah, I've heard of it. Shazam was actually the one that was in there, so she can back me up on this. And I said, why am I feeling like the car's in the water and all of them are in the water? And then I kept getting like divers or someone like Adventures with a Purpose. I don't know, not necessarily them, but as we know, Spirit uses my reference and I know about them. So they were trying to tell me a dive team was going to pull them up. And then I kept seeing the car being pulled out of the water. And it was weird because it was like I was seeing it all like I was watching the news. And that's not really ever happened to me before. That is kind of I've had like certain visions that have happened, obviously, but that specific and for it to happen like the next day is kind of very validating for me. And the only reason that I want to make this video, it's not for any other reason other than just for validation of my gifts, because in this work, a lot of people know that you do this work, you have to really prove yourself. So it's hard to prove yourself in this work. It's extremely hard. People don't really understand how hard it is because, you constantly have to be right about everything and you have to really prove that you can do it. And there's been times where I've stressed out being able to do it. Because there's been times where I get very frustrated and stuff. But this just came very easy to me. It was weird. Like as soon as I posted the picture, that's what I saw. And so that was basically telling me that they were going to be found that way. And it was probably going to be soon. And at the time it was midnight and I really didn't what do you call it? See, my mind isn't even working tonight. It was midnight, so almost like now, and I was very tired from the day. I had a very long day, and I didn't think about doing anything with it. I just was thinking, well, maybe I'm just like, why would I see like the car in the water? At first, I was like, was it an accident or what? But when you look at the road, it doesn't really look like they could have an accident in the water, but who knows? Like, I didn't really get any information on what really happened. I kind of am seeing what kind of happened, but I don't want to say it until I do a reading to to make sure. I just need to answer this really quick. So sorry, someone's trying to schedule a reading with me right now, and I need to message her back so I don't, lose the appointment. So anyways, I know he's trying to do it because he doesn't want to be on camera. Yeah, I know. He tries to hide. He doesn't want to be on camera. Plus, he was like, when I got onto the dogs when he came out here, he was like, shh, guys. So, I don't know why they barked at him. It's really weird. But, anyways, he doesn't like pictures or camera or anything like that. So, I just need to send her this real quick. Crap. Zook, get down. It's Zook, your favorite. So, anyways, that's what I did. That's what I got. And I have posted on my YouTube wall as of 7 hours ago, but I'm gonna post the time and circle it. I did post it in the group. It says it. I did it about. I had gotten the vision about midnight last night, so like or midnight. I don't know if you want to call last night or in the morning. I don't know how you guys refer to it. I always say yesterday, but even though it's the next day. So, midnight this morning. So I did post in the group screenshots of the conversation about 7 hours ago. And then I did post on YouTube about 7 hours ago. And then, all the news broke after I had posted that. So, but like I said, I didn't think about doing a video because sometimes I do question what I get because sometimes it doesn't make logical sense, which is stupid. I know. I just have to trust spirit, but it was so random. Like literally, that's the first time I've ever seen it. Well, can't say it's the first time. There's been times where I've seen pictures and stuff comes to me like very quickly, but in this instance, I didn't even have to try. So yeah, midnight Wednesday. No, Monday, Tuesday, midnight Tuesday. It would have been midnight Tuesday is what it would have been. So, yeah, Tuesday. And I don't know how to edit the videos, or I would add the screenshots in here. Next time I am going to, I'll make a TikTok or something, regardless of what time I get it. I'll put out something. Yeah, it's already Wednesday. Hi, Chastity. Didn't expect you to be here. Crap. I was trying to pull up the screenshots to show you guys, but you know what? I could just pull it up in the group because that's where I posted that. That's where I posted it at. So, okay, so, well, now it's 8 hours ago that I posted it. But it was weird because I had just added, what are they? Chaos Divers. I had just added a subscription to them, and I saw that they said that they were going out there. So I don't know if they're the ones that found them or not. But I saw like a group like that. My reference is Adventures Without Purpose because that's the ones that I know, but that would be my reference for any dive team. So let me see. Okay, so I posted this 8 hours ago, and I know it's kind of a stupid way to do it, but I don't know how to edit. All right, I suck at editing. I said, so the dad with 3 kids, I immediately saw a car or them in water and someone like Adventures with Purpose going look for them. Well, I just saw chaos divers. They do the exact same thing, going out to help. I strongly feel they're in water, car, or however, but I keep seeing the car. Not for sure, as I haven't done a reading. This is initially what came to me when looking at the picture. Funny thing. And then I just said I added chaos divers. So that's the post that I made. I made the exact same, and this was in the Psychic Sleuth podcast. And I made and that's why I say join the group, because I do always post stuff in there first. And I right. So I don't know what the reference was, but it was so weird because then Adventures Without a Purpose kept popping up on my YouTube, and I was like, what the heck? Because I didn't even like, is YouTube like, is my phone listening to me? And then just started giving me stuff. Because that was weird, because like after I said that, I started getting all these videos with them, but and then chaos divers popped up and stuff, so it was cool. But then see, and then right here is my this is with Shazam. I was talking to her and I said, why am I seeing a car accident with these kids? I think, or I said, were they going anywhere windy, or I wonder if they could go off. I have no idea. And the reason why I thought that was because I kept seeing the car in the water. But I said, I don't know if it's an accident on purpose or what, but I keep getting Adventures Out Without a Purpose, or whatever it's called, with a purpose. Said without, but with a purpose, or whatever it's called. It's weird what I'm randomly seeing. Where was he supposed to go fishing, I wonder? And that's the lake I was thinking about. I kept getting a car in water like those guys, and the car being pulled out. And then I said, I don't know, man. So that's what I kept getting today. And then this is where I saw this. When was this? They posted it I don't know what time they posted that they were headed out there to Indiana. So I don't know if they were already there, if they had anything to do with it or not. That's one thing I haven't been able to validate. This was at 12:17. There we go. It focused. 12:17 a.m. And that's the picture that I posted. And I was like, oh, have you guys seen this case? And then that's when I got it. So, oh, okay. So they didn't make it. It was police divers. Okay, well, divers. I kept seeing divers. So my reference was Adventures Without the Purpose because they dive. I don't know if I saw that in that way because Chaos Divers was going out there, but it was just my reference. Like I say, Spirit will use my references and experiences. And so that was, I guess, to get me to see that there was divers that were going to find them. That was the way that they were bringing it up to me. So sometimes Spirit has to be like that with me, or I'll be like, what? So it was like a reference. So yeah. And I was an idiot. I did not make a TikTok because I'm dumb like that. And I didn't even think about it. I didn't even think about it or anything like that, because sometimes I honestly, I try to trust as much as I can, but sometimes when it comes randomly like that, I'm like, what the heck? Like, why am I seeing the car in the water? Like, why did it go in the water? So I start going through all these questions in my mind, what the heck? So like I said, I might do a reading on this depending on just how curious I am, because what I keep seeing and feeling, I don't really want to say yet, because I'm hoping that it's wrong. And I really don't know why he would do something like that. But as far as I see, it's like I see him in the driver's side, and then the kids, and then I see them go into the water, and like that's all that I see. So this was all validated today, unfortunately. Seriously, dude. Unfortunately, my vision came full circle, and I wish that it was wrong. So my sincerest condolences do go out to the family and the friends of everybody involved, because it's 3 little babies. And I've heard a lot of rumors about him being killed and all that, which is a possibility, but I won't know until I do a reading. What they keep showing me is the same thing over and over, and I don't really know what it means. It's him in the front seat, babies in the back, and I don't know what it means. I don't know if what they're trying to say, if it was pushed in, if he drove in. I'm not sure. So I wish I would have known about this case, on the 6th, because I would have worked it. I probably would have gotten a vision sooner. I probably could have reached out to the family. The family already knew they were there. I guess the family is the one that found him, or that found evidence, and the cops would not go search that lake until today. So I think if I would have known sooner, I think I probably would have got, because as soon as I saw that picture, it came in, bam. And I wish all readings were like that. I wish all cases were like that, because it would make my job a lot easier if the cases and the readings were like that. So next time that I have something like that, whether I trust it or not, I'm going to be putting something out, because the reason why I like the validation, and the reason why I wanted to get on here and talk about this, is not for any other reason other than it's helping my reputation as being accurate with things, so that whenever I get something in a case, someone will listen to me, because there's multiple times where I feel like I'm right, and there's no reason not to check something out. What other things do we have to go on other than to check it out, if it's possible, right? So I get a little frustrated, and so like the thing with Riker, that's why we put that out, to show that validation. So thank you, Vanished and Forgotten, for that. If you have not subscribed to her channel, please do so. We're going to try to do some good things together, so it would be nice if you guys could subscribe to both channels. And sometimes I just have to put the validation out, because not everybody's going to see my YouTube wall. Not everybody's going to see my podcast. My group in Facebook, even though I tell everybody, please join the Facebook group, because I do post things in there. So if I get a random vision, I'm going to post it in there, as well as my YouTube wall. So, but not everybody's going to see that. So that's why I wanted to do a video. And yeah, if you have not followed me on TikTok, please do that as well, because I don't understand TikTok, dude. They watched my validation video. How can you not like that? And no, like, one like out of like 200 views. It's crazy. So, from what we know, the kids were found in the car. That's what's coming out. And he was found. I heard he was floating, but I don't know if that's true. So I don't want to say anything that's like speculation. This was just stuff I've been watching kind of all day because of my vision. I wasn't expecting it to really happen today, so I thought I had time to. I felt like it was going to happen soon, kind of, but I wasn't. It was going to happen that quick from my vision, because of the way it came in. Was just like, bam, here's the car being pulled out of the water, and that's probably why they showed it to me, to tell me that police were going to be, or police divers, whoever, were going to be pulling the car out of the water, and that's where they were. So, it's very possible that's why they were showing it to me, as validation for myself, not just for validation, for my gifts, but for that validation for myself. So I will try to probably do a reading on this. And if you're just coming in because we have 9 people and we only had like 2 for a long time, just go back and listen. This isn't going to be like super long tonight. I'm probably not going to be doing a reading, because I've had 2 readings today. I'm extremely drained. I have something else I need to get done tonight. So yeah, it was a good validation. And like I say, the only reason I want to put my validations out there is nothing about me. It's so that I can help more people, because the more that I'm listened to, the more people I can help. So it has nothing to do with me. I keep my ego in check. It's all about spirit. Spirit gives me information that they feel is important, and I feel that information should be followed up on. And if I don't have the backing of, well, I've done this, this, and this, I've gotten this right, then people don't listen to me, especially the police. And if I'm ever going to give police information, I need to have a background. which I do. I've been building that background with my testimonials and with the other cases that I've worked and stuff like that. I'm building the background, but I always am hesitant to reach out to police. I don't want to bug them because I don't want to ever send anybody on a wild goose chase. And with me, it's hard because I basically have to find what I see. This, it was easy because I felt like he was at the lake. He went fishing, and I saw the car and then being pulled out of the water. So that was easy when it came to location. With Riker, I mean, sometimes I can get miles and they'll be within those miles. Like Riker, I got 3 miles. He was within 3 miles. He was 2.4 miles. So I can get a range of mileage sometimes, and that's helpful as well. So, I mean, I'm not going to be right on every case because I'm not perfect. Psychic mediums are only about 80 to 90%. We are human. We're not perfect. So I'm not going to hit bang on the head every time. I wish I could. But I wouldn't even have this information if Spirit didn't give it to me. So Spirit's the ones that are validated here. I'm just the channel, and I always say that. I'm just the channel. I just put out what I get. I should have put it out in a better way, and I will work on doing that. But at midnight, when I was falling asleep, I didn't think about it. And today, I was just like so busy doing other things that, again, I didn't think about it. And honestly, I wasn't sure that they were going to be. I mean, I felt like they were going to be found, obviously, because the vision was them being found. But the timing, it did feel soon, but I wasn't sure it was going to be that soon. So, I need to get better at kind of putting my stuff out there. Plus, you guys, this stuff is so draining. So I know Shazam's always on me to get on here and do live, do a case, do blah, blah, blah. But really, if I'm feeling completely drained, like I'm trying to listen to myself, because then I will be off for a long time and I won't be able to do it. Like I don't use a lot of tools and stuff. So I'm using my energy whenever I'm communicating with Spirit. And if I'm doing it a lot, like I'm getting tired, especially with cases. Crime is way more draining than regular readings. So, I know she wanted me to come on here at midnight and do a reading for the babies, which if I wasn't feeling so exhausted, I totally would have, or I would have just come on and said what I was trying to say. But I told her, like, it's, exactly. The mental thing turns into a physical thing, and Spirit uses my energy to communicate. So, but even when I use like tools, like it drains me. If I'm using my pendulum or something like that, I still get drained. Cards, whatever, because I'm constantly channeling that energy. I'm not just like doing it. You know what I mean? But I always trust my visions more than anything else, because I know that my visions are spirit guided, and I know when it comes to tools, they can be, they can kind of go with your mind. Like they always say to clear your mind completely. Well, if you're a psychic medium and you're getting information and you already think you know what happened, it's really hard to clear your mind when you're working with tools. And your mind can sway things like what you think. So I don't use them that much because I don't feel they're very accurate. Validation maybe sometimes, but even then, hard because you already think you know. But yeah, the readings definitely do it. People don't understand that. Like crime, for whatever reason, is way more draining than any. And even like if I'm doing a private reading on some foul play, it still seems to be more draining than than a regular reading. And sometimes even my regular readings are more draining. It just depends on the spirit and how much energy they take. So as much as I would love to put like a million videos out all the time and be on here constantly like I was for a while, that's what happened. Is I was doing too much and then I got drained, and I'm having a hard time regaining my energy. So the next time I get a random vision of something, I will I'll either post it right away or like do a quick video or something. But I'm always thinking like, I look like crap. I don't want to do a video because I look like crap, especially like on TikTok or something. So I'll probably do like might show my screenshots on TikTok. They never get liked, but at least it's there. So yeah, that's the only reason I wanted to do this validation and say what I saw and all of that, was because I just want to put on a video, because like I said, many people don't see the wall, the YouTube wall. They're not going to see me on the, they might not see it on the YouTube wall, and they might not see it in the podcast. So, but they might see the video. So that's why I wanted to do it for, because again, it validates my gifts. It validates that I can be accurate. It validates that I can do this and that I do this. So if you guys have not seen the Dylan reading, please watch that, because literally, I don't know if people are not paying attention, or maybe, I don't know, but I described where the suspect is now that they have arrested, and I described basically down the road where he was and everything about, well, a lot of things about him. And the second reading I feel is very validating as well. So please watch both of them. I will be doing another updated video on Dylan, because I feel like I'm really close, and I want to try to see, because he seems really clear with me, more clear than some spirits are. For whatever reason, I don't really know why. Some spirits are just like that. Some spirits are stronger than others. Some spirits show things easier than others. And I'm sure he's getting frustrated at me, because the last reading, I kept questioning the vision and like trying to change it, and I wasn't allowed to change it. So that told me that that was spirit, not my mind. And he was like, yes, this is how it happened, from what I understand. Now, things are always how we perceive them. So I can always perceive things wrong or misunderstand things. But I do think those, because the first reading was so accurate, I think the second reading is just as accurate. Now it's all about finding that, because everything looks the same around there. I'm having a hard time when I get on the map figuring out what I'm looking for, because the map doesn't look like how it looks in my mind's eye, which is what I go by. Hi, Katie Mel. So, and then I'll be doing something for membership soon. I'm not sure what. I'll find some kind of case to do. And I'll be doing another one for Patreon. Actually, I want to do an update on Black Delilah, because we found out some information that I want to put on my Patreon about that reading, that we found out after the fact. So I need to kind of explain. Yeah, so I know I need to, but the weird thing is whenever I put like what I'm going to put on membership, like it doesn't show up under my videos, so nobody knows it's there. It's unless you're a member, but I want non-members to be able to see it too. So, yeah. But I've been having a hard time to recharge my batteries, because I also have private readings too. So that's why I'm like, it's hard to grow my channel, because I can't be on all the time. And I'm like sitting here like, what do I do shorts on? Blah, blah, blah. So if you have any ideas, let me know. And I thought that Shazam or Vanished and Forgotten did a really good job on the validation video for Riker. And if you haven't seen it, please check it out, because I even got chills with that. And it was a good outcome. So, that's just another validation thing. I'm not going to say, yeah, I sent them there, because I didn't, because they didn't want to talk to me. So if they don't want to talk to me, I don't push the issue, but I still want the information out there for if they do find them or whatever. Oh, and there's one more thing that I found out. So apparently on Alexis's video, or Alexis's case, okay, the one out of, what is her last name again? I can't remember. Sacramento, okay, where her boyfriend killed her and then killed himself. So he left, and I'm really confused on this one with my location, honestly, because he left a map, or he left directions to where her body is, and it's completely opposite direction from what I was getting. However, Jackson is mentioned in there, and I did get Jackson in her reading, and I did not realize that there was actually a place called Jackson. If I did, I would have went that way, but it does not look like what I was seeing, so I'm a little confused on that. I don't know if he was trying to lead me astray, she was confused, or there's another reason that I got that other area. But I kept seeing, like I said, I was up high and I was seeing the water. So why I'm seeing that? Because apparently this place is in the woods. Like you pass through Jackson and you go to, I can't remember the name of the place right now, but it's complete opposite direction, about an hour and 45 minutes or hour and 50 minutes or something like that. Completely opposite direction. So did get Jackson. Jackson was there. You do pass through it, and you do have to turn on a road named Jackson. So there's some other things around there that I think I got, but it's just weird because like what he was showing me, or what he was showing me and she was showing me, were the same thing, but it wasn't that. So I don't know. I'm so confused about that. I think they should still check wherever he wrote directions to, though, but he might have changed his mind and went somewhere else. I don't know. I just know what spirit gives me, and I can only give you guys what spirit gives me. And if they're showing me one thing, then that's what I got to give. But I do pick up other cases, so there's that. But the Jackson is validated if he did put her over there, because I didn't see that before on the map. Like it was weird. I kept wanting to go that way on the map, but I was like, no, because he's showing me the water. They're showing me the water, so I kept pulling myself back. So that's where it gets a little confusing, putting the puzzle pieces together and stuff. But yeah, make sure that you guys are subscribed to Vanished and Forgotten, because we're going to be kind of collabing. And, her work is really important. This is just as important as mine, to bring awareness to missing persons and to bring awareness to cases that maybe people forget about. So that's what she does. And we're going to collab on things like that. So, yeah, now we have 9 people, but like I said, I will probably do a follow-up reading because I'm not really getting anything about what happened, honestly. Just that I keep seeing him in the front, them in the back, and going into the water. But I don't. It's like almost the same thing as I saw last night. Them in the water and then being pulled out. So the spirit was basically telling me they were going to be found, and the divers were going to pull them out, whoever the divers were. But again, my reference was Adventures with a Purpose, because that's how I reference divers and people like that. And they were going out there, or Chaos Divers was. So, but yeah. So it could have been a couple different reasons why I got the divers. The fact that they were going to pull them out, but then there was Chaos Divers were going out there. So, anyways. I do have like I said, I do want to work on Dylan. I have been asked to work on Angie Barlow, which I did already work on that case, but I don't remember anything I got. It was done in the podcast over probably 7 years ago, or 6 years ago, or something like that. And I went to go find the podcast, and it is not there. So I guess I have to start from scratch on that. I've been asked by a friend of the family to do that one, so I may do that. And well, I told him that I would do that, not may. I will do that one. So that's going to be one of the next one. I'm going to do another one on Dylan Round, so keep an eye out for that. And there was one more. I probably will do another Karina McLaren. If you haven't seen the ones I did on her, a little frustrated about that one. And oh yeah, check out Luna Beams too on YouTube. And let me see. There's one more case I was gonna say that I was gonna work next, and now I don't remember what it was. Shoot. Oh, the other girl that's connected to Tiffany Johnson's case. I can't pronounce her name, so I don't even want to try it right now. It starts with a T. I need to work her case as well. And actually, the Tiffany Johnson case, I am a little confused by that one, because I wasn't really getting clear information. I was seeing her get beat up, but I wasn't seeing like clear information. So it is possible she's alive. It is possible not. The mom has not contacted me, so I have not done a further reading, so I cannot say. Again, I just give what I get, and that was very muffled, or I don't know. I just had a hard time getting information on that. As far as Summer Moon Hotel Wells goes, I do want to work on her eventually. However, she's being bugged way too much and her energy is not strong and it's hard to get a good reading. Plus, I do kind of know too much about that case, but I don't know. She pulls at my heartstrings for some reason. So I just have to wait until her energy is back from people doing readings, EVPs, everything on her. She needs a break. And if I was on the other side and I was chilling, I wouldn't want to keep coming back talking about what happened to me if I'm already healed and whole on the other side, because you can't really heal that way. And I don't want to keep pulling at her and being disrespectful when she's trying to heal on the other side. So things are going to happen as they're going to happen regardless. We can't change it. So if she's meant to be found, she's meant to be found. That's just the way it goes, unfortunately. That's the way that this works. If things are meant to happen, they happen. So yeah. So I will eventually do something else on her. I have a lot of cases I want to work, guys. So, just be patient with me. I'll get them out. Please make sure that you like and subscribe my videos and share whenever you feel that they will be helpful. Because again, I'm just giving what spirit gives. And I can't, if it's, I am accurate a lot, but I'm not going to be accurate all the time. It's just not the way it goes. So yeah, I will try to do an updated reading on this week. We'll see. I want to get it done before any information comes out, because my curiosity gets the better of me sometimes in these cases. Like, I want to see what happens. And so that's why I'm like, okay, I need to work this because I want to see what happens. And we've got 3 kids here. So I don't know. We'll see. But it might be that I need to work it because Spirit gave me what they gave me about them being found. Last night. Yeah. Midnight, Tuesday. So they were basically telling me they were going to be found and everything. And so I don't know if that means I need to do something on it or not. I don't know. But if I would have known they were missing 6 days later, shoot, I would have done that reading a long time ago. I probably would have done it right away. But I didn't even know they were missing. That shows you I live under a rock. Okay, that shows you that I try not to see things and know things. So in case a case comes across, I don't like to know anything. When you guys send me cases, please do not tell me information. I only need a picture and a name. That's it. And the name is only to put so I know who I'm working with. And to put on my videos. So don't give me a bunch of backstory and information and stuff like that, because I don't want to know any of that. Okay, I don't. I like to go in blind. It can taint the reading if you know information, which is why I feel I'm struggling with Summer. My mind is interfering a little bit. Or it's possible that I'm picking up on other spirits, or it's possible I'm picking up on what other people think. It's literally one of the hardest cases ever. And I think it has a lot to do with my mind and others' minds that are interfering, because it's really hard to work on any case that you know anything about. So I choose to go in blind. I choose to not know anything. And again, like sometimes when stuff randomly comes to me, it just randomly comes to me. I will be doing, again, a world event, random auto write world event video ASAP as soon as I do the auto write. I was asked to by 2 subscribers now. If you have not seen the last 6 and you are interested into seeing what my predictions are and what's come true, maybe one day we'll have a validation video of all the predictions that I've had that come true. A lot of the world events that I do come up with does happen, even if they're small. It does happen, and it has happened. So a lot of make sure you guys check those ones out. People don't really watch those or recognize like the war in Russia. Like I predicted that. There's lots of things that I predicted. Actually, when I started putting those out, that's when my other channel got hacked. So everybody thought, well, she's saying stuff she's not supposed to? I don't know. But I will do that one as soon as I can. So, and if you guys have case requests, in the group, there's a case request thing. You can put it there, and you can also send it to me. I mean, you can email it to me at thepsychicsleuth. It's okay. thepsychicsleuth@gmail.com. That's there, or Facebook is probably the best way, but I also have Instagram. And again, follow me on TikTok. Yeah, so I think that's it. I think I just wanted to come on here, talk about what I was shown, how it happened today. That way, it's out there. So if you're just getting here, rewatch this so you can see the validation of what I got. But yeah, it was pretty vivid vision. It was of the car in the water, all of them in it. At one point is what I was shown, and then pulling the car out. And that's what I told Shazam. I was like, why am I seeing the car in the water? Like, does it make sense that they were in an accident? Because it kind of didn't make sense to me. And they could have mentioned Adventures Without a Purpose because it's a similar situation, because they deal with a lot of cars that go in the water for different reasons. So that could be also why I was picking that up as well, because then I got Dive Teams, that, and then I kept getting reference to Adventures with a Purpose. So, and they are connected to Chaos Divers, but also they're like, they do the same thing or the similar thing. So I think that's why I picked them up. But I mean, I basically saw him bringing the car out of the water, which is what happened today, unfortunately. And I wish I would have been known about it sooner, like I said, because I probably would have contacted the family, because this is one thing that I was very sure on. And I only contact the family or anybody like that if I'm extremely sure about this. Because if I'm not sure, I don't like to reach out to police or family or anything like that, because I don't like to lead anybody on wild goose chases. But if it comes in like this and it's very random and it tells me a specific place, you know, if I know about it, I'm going to contact somebody. But when it came to this, I was like, well, I didn't feel like I could contact anyone at this point, because I don't know. I was very sure that that's where they were at, but at the same time, I was kind of questioning it. But yeah, I don't like to lead anybody on a wild goose chase. So, you know what I mean? I only like to if I'm like, but at the same time, places need to be checked off. That's plain and simple. If you're going to go searching, okay, if you're going to go searching for any case, whether it be police or whatever, what do you have to lose to check off areas? Nothing. Which brings me to one thing I need to say on here, because this is super important. So if you haven't clicked off by now, it's super important. So I want to talk about the podcast that I did on, because she's coming to my mind right now, Felicia Johnson. Okay. So I did the podcast. I had a really hard time. The person I saw seeing was white, but that was because I think I was seeing the Uber driver. I didn't really get a good look at the guy because I was seeing them in the car, and obviously she took an Uber, so it wasn't, or whatever. She got a ride with someone, so it wasn't him. But I really didn't get a good look at him for whatever reason. However, there was an interconnect in another case, and I don't even remember what case was that. It's a color. It's a blue color. Sapphire Wiggins. Okay. So anyways, a lot of what I said about the phone being dumped in the ditch and a lot of other stuff that I saw seemed to have happened. Now, I was trying to I had a hard time getting a location on that, but I had a dream about, I don't know if this was like a week later or something like that, or if it was before. I think it was like June 3rd I had it, and I don't know what time when I did the podcast. Anyways, I had a dream, and in the dream, which sometimes this happens, they showed me like I'm looking at a map and I'm looking down and everything was green and I kept getting Waverly. They showed this to me for 2 freaking hours. So I knew it was important, because 2 hours. They wanted it to stick in my mind. It wasn't like, oh, here's a flash and hope you remember it. It was like, no, you need to remember this. So I get in contact with the aunt, and I'm just like, okay, well, I heard that they caught the guy and then they let him go, which was ridiculous because there was a mountain of evidence. I have no idea. Well, what the heck? And he's like serial killer. So, or wannabe or whatever. So he's a bad dude. So, anyways, I am like, she tells me, she says, well, he looked up, because I was getting woods. She says, he looked up the biggest wooded area in Houston. So I said, you know what, I'm just going to Google the biggest wooded area in Houston and see what I come up with. I came up with Sam Houston National Forest. So I look at Sam Houston National Forest, and guess what's right there? Waverly. So I almost passed the hell out, and I was like, dude, told her, I said, you need to get them over here and you need to check this, because if he went through as much as he did to try to get rid of her, it doesn't necessarily mean she's going to be in the same place as the phone is, because that's where they are that's where they are looking at. It doesn't mean she's there just because her stuff is there, but that's where they seem to just be focusing. And I told her, I said, you need to check over at Sam Houston by Waverly. You know, Waverly, I think, was a reference point. Like I said, Spirit will give reference points. For some reason, it was easier for them to give me Waverly than it does to give me Sam Houston, unless she's like, she could be by Waverly. But when I looked at Sam Houston, Waverly is literally right there. It's like Sam Houston backs up to Waverly. So whoever listens to this, that area needs to be checked. What are the freaking odds that I would dream about that? And it would be by what he was Googling. What are the odds of that? That is not a freaking coincidence, people. That is not a coincidence for them to give me that location for 2 freaking hours. Now, it's a ways away. It's about an hour and a half, something like that. But I've seen people drive that far. Mackenzie Lewick, he drove 2 hours to the mountains. It's not impossible. And when you go and they think that he dismembered her and things like that, they don't want him found, and they don't want their identity known. So they're not going to put him like next door. That's just my opinion. But I'm telling you, that is not a coincidence. And I am frustrated because I cannot do anything about it. She said she would try to get it searched, but people she's working with, they want to search their own thing. So, exactly. And that was crazy, because when I got Gannon, I kept saying, I want to go way up the map. Like, I kept saying that, because I got multiple places. But then the last reading, I was like, I want to go way up the map in Gannon. And I had a dream of police that were stepping in the water and looking, right? And I kept telling people I want to go way up the map. Everybody's like, no, he's in Colorado. So it made me start second guessing. But I will never do that again, because I was being taken way up the map because he was in freaking Florida. And the cops did find him in the suitcase or whatever in the water. So that's why I was getting that dream. But that's what I'm saying. I don't care how far it is. And that's why they're saying the one in Sacramento is an hour and 45 minutes, whatever. Not all people, the further that they're going to hide a body, the less likely they're going to be found. I'm telling you, Sam Houston by Waverly needs to be checked for her and maybe others, if he has others, which I know that they said there was another dead body on his phone. So the police let him go. Don't ask me what the heck, why. Anyways, I'm so irritated because I feel so strongly about that, but there's nothing I can do. So we do want to start a nonprofit, but we have no idea how to do it. So if any of you guys have any ideas on how we can get that going, and give us, because I want to do something like that. We want to have different groups of psychic mediums that are proven, search dogs, searchers, PIs, equipment, and even we won't need stuff for water searching and people to do that. Or we can just be connected to people like that. That's what I want, so that I can send people on searches, or I could go on searches. It's so hard, so frustrating, it's super. And I always wanted, maybe one day I'll have my own search dog, but I have too many crazy dogs as it is. But I always wanted, a dog to go with me, because I can find what I'm seeing, and then if I have a dog, they can help me find it. But anyways, besides the point, that's my idea what I want to do, because I get so frustrated. Because it's so hard to see things and kind of know where you're talking about, or to get dreams like that where you dream about it for 2 hours and you know that spirit is trying to tell you, yes, that's where you need to go, and it's not being searched. I mean, I don't know if it is, but I think I would be told if it was, because she said she would. But I mean, and she's intuitive. It might not be her fault. It might be the people that she's having searching or police. You know what I mean? And that's just like I don't listen to rumors and I don't listen to things that people say on the case. I give what spirit gives, plain and simple. And that's like Karina McClurkin, probably say her name wrong, whatever. I worked multiple times. I did readings on that case. Multiple times I tried to talk to the grandma, and I did talk to the grandma. And she never seemed interested in the area I was saying, but the water area I keep getting has a dam, pebbles, and wooded area around it. And she had adventures of purpose out there with purpose out there, because I saw this today and I didn't even know that she got him out there, but I had told her, call in adventures with purpose. So she ended up doing that. And so they came out and they checked everywhere that she wanted them to check, except for I think one pond they said didn't make sense or something. But they asked her if there was any deeper water they could check. She could have said, well, check this area. What do we have to lose at this point? We're there. We've got the equipment. What do we have to lose? I could be completely wrong, but that helps me also check it off of my list of whatever. So she could have said, yeah, I have this area. Let's check that one. But nope. So maybe she forgot. I don't know. But still, I'd like to do another reading on Karina to see if I get the same thing. I know like who's involved and everything like that because she straight out named him, but still. So yeah, that's just the frustrations that I deal with, which is fine. Not everybody's going. Hey, good Lord, sorry. Sorry. They bark at him. He's trying to hide. It's a little sweet. You might want to add some water. I don't know. Might not. The ice thing isn't working. So.
How do you even pour it?
You clip the thing up. Hello, Emma. Yeah, it is kind of sweet. I don't know. It's good though, but my ice thing isn't working, so I'm a little ticked off. So yeah, I mean, thank you, Emma. That means a lot. I appreciate that. I mean, I feel like I'm legit. I would never pretend to be somebody that I'm not. I would never lie about anything or anything like that. That's not who I am. I have integrity. I was in the military. That's just not the way that I am. That's not the way I was raised. If I wasn't gifted, I wouldn't be on here trying to find people and give readings and things like that. I have lots and lots of testimonials that can tell you that I told them things that there's no way I would know. No way I would know. So, like, Spirit's the one that told me to start a YouTube channel, and it's just so that I can help more people. I tried to help people, and I know sometimes my readings get a little confusing, especially with the auto writes or when I used to type it, because I have the interconnects. So it's hard sometimes, like, because I always tell people, I'm super visual, okay, and so I see where people are. Don't spill the tea. I see where people are. And it's hard to find that, right? Because when I'm looking at a map, it's super hard to find. Sometimes I get names, sometimes I don't. Like EVPs, they don't even really say names. So it's not even necessarily, it's just hard for some reason. I don't know why I struggle with that so much. Sometimes I get them, sometimes I don't. I don't know. Thank you, Emma. That means a lot. Right. Yeah, exactly. All the fakes give the real ones bad name. That's good to know that you binge watch my videos. I wish I could get more subscribers. Like it's so weird because my old channel has gotten like 2K more subscribers and I don't even post on there. Like, what the heck? But I'm losing subscribers here. I can't get more subscribers here. It's weird. Like, I'm trying to at least make it to 4K. Hey! I'll try to at least make it to 4K. Oh my lord, sorry.
I forgot my phone in here.
It's like, I'm sorry. Because I always bark at him. I don't know why, dude. They know who he is. It's a attention thing, I think. It's okay, Eli. You know, it is what it is. I'm not going to get mad at you. I wasn't even going to be on here this long. Cheyenne, you're fine. I was going to actually check and see. But it's weird. Like, my channel I'm not even doing anything on is getting subscribers. Oh, we're at 3959 now. No, because Donna does. Donna has like 50,000 subscribers or something. But, you know, the reason why I want to be noticed, like I said, and the reason why I do validation videos and all of that is because I don't know. I talk to YouTube. They won't help me with it. I already told them I couldn't log in and everything. They freaking ignored me. So you have to contact YouTube and do everything through them. Yeah. Well, I have lots of cases, but that's the problem is people don't notice it. So I have lots of cases, but people aren't noticing the cases, and that's why I like to do the validation. And it's not even it's not getting known for me. It's getting known so that I can help more people. You know what I mean? Because if I help more people, if I'm more known and if my videos are more known and if the cases that I'm accurate on are more known, then more people will come to me. Then I can help more people. Then whenever I say, hey, can you go check this? I don't work with other psychic mediums. I do that for a reason. For one, I second guess what I get. For two, I feel like I need to work by myself. Just like Cincy Murder, all of those psychics work by themselves. There's a reason that we do that. So unfortunately, I don't work with other psychics, and I have reasons why. Because if they get something different, then I start second guessing me, and I have to work for myself, unfortunately. And it's not against anybody or anything like that. Right. No thanks investigates. I appreciate you sending my readings. I was just saying that someone needs to send at least my first one to somebody, because now that all this information come out, it all validates that guy. Yeah. I don't know. There's got to be someone else we can send it to. Because that's what I'm saying. Like, some people don't want to listen to psychics, which that's why if I have this under my belt, maybe I get more people to listen to me. If I have my validation out there, I get more people to listen to me. So we need someone else then. I mean, we need another place to send it to then. But I mean, like, literally, good morning, Elijah. Weird, my son's name's Elijah. Every time I read that. Voices Behind the Wall. Okay, send it to Voices Behind the Wall then. Apparently they don't like psychics. Someone said Voices Behind the Wall, so I don't know. It's hard for me to get a location because I'm not there. I'm seeing it like I'm there, and it's really hard to find it on a map because it never looks like how I see on a map. But I'm going to try another reading and see if I can get anything else, because Dylan is actually really clear with me, and I don't know why. I mean, I do, because I've had other people that were really clear with me too. I mean, Anaya made me cry in her reading, and actually Anaya's reading, I had a map drawn out of where she was. And if you look at the map and you look at where she was, and actually I was in that area multiple times, it matches exactly the road. It looked like it. And Stephanie Parze, I have people still contact me on that and tell me that I was right on that. And actually, I found out recently, that the dad did listen to what I was saying, and he did believe in what I was saying, and he actually tried to go find what I was talking about. And they're lucky he didn't find her. She was found the way she was meant to be found, but she was off the road, just like I said, off Route 9. So, I mean, I have cases like that under my belt. Cassie, way back in the beginning. Oh, this reminds me. So on my YouTube wall and on my in the group, I have posted my very, very, very first podcast I ever did. The medium that they're talking about on that podcast, Beverly, I don't think it's Warzay or, oh, thank you, Emma, very much. I can never say her name. It was a 1960s case. Okay. So the medium that they're talking about on that case is me. The sound wasn't working and I didn't put my name because the guy scared the crap out of me. Beverly was stabbed 40 times. And yeah. So episode 2 of that I'm the medium that they're talking about. And I brought up the suspect that there's no way I would have known about. And actually, investigator said if I would have brought up any other suspects, she wouldn't have even done the podcast. So even back then, and actually, I spoke to the lead not investigator. What do they call those people? Prosecutor, the lead prosecutor on that case. I talked to him. I think he's retired now. I can't remember. He tried to get the police to listen to me, which was weird that they were like, when I got so much right, you know. It's because I bark at Eli. Sorry. So, you know, and he kept telling me, I was telling him stuff that there's no way I could have known. Only the police knew it. How did I know that stuff? I don't know. Spirit gave it to me. So if you haven't listened to that, listen to it. It's not my voice, but they are reading my readings. So they do validate what I say with facts, factual information. So, to figure out, let's see, is Cher doing Dylan Brown's case? Cher is super psychic. She's perfect. But no thanks is currently the closest to the case. He even made this channel national news. Okay, but the problem is if he's not going to listen to psychics, it's not going to do any good to contact him unless like he sees it and he's like, oh wow, she came out with this information 4 weeks ago. It's possible, but it's very hard to get people to open their mind when their mind is closed. I don't know who that is. I don't know who Cher is. You are special. Whatever you do, keep doing it. It's your path up, and I love the soul contract video you should do. I know, I should do more soul contract videos, but I don't know what to do them on. Like, I have a problem with topics. If you guys send me topics, I'll do more videos on the topics. Yeah, if you haven't seen the Riker web validation video, Banished and Forgotten spent a long time on that. She did a really good job. I really thought it would get more attention by now on this and TikTok, but apparently TikTok are stingy on their likes, which I'm going to make a video about because it's really annoying. You have 200 views on there and no likes, and it's like finding, like, you were right about where this missing boy was, and he was found alive. What is not to like about that? Super annoying. I mean, me and Donna, I heard, got the same stuff or similar stuff. So as far as location, not though. So I don't know. I mean, I did. Oh, that was you. I did. Some of those things I'll talk about. Some not. I have to go back and reread it. I know, it's ridiculous. It's like, but me, I'm going through TikTok and I'm like, okay, okay, an animal, okay, this, okay, she's singing, I like every video I run across, but people can't do that. It's stupid. Yes, I do have you guys at least. It's stupid. I'm gonna make a video about it. Watch that video go viral, because I'm gonna bitch about it. You guys didn't even notice my hair. It's supposed to, but I don't know. The light, it doesn't really show. It looks red, huh? It's supposed to be pink or magenta. Yeah, I am going to. I just told Banished and Forgotten, aka Shazam, that today. I just told her, I said, I'm gonna make a TikTok about this, and I'm gonna bitch about how people are like just being stingy with their likes. I'm starting to like regret doing it because I actually liked because the hair color I had was actually my original hair color, and I haven't had my original hair color in years. I was actually thinking like I was kind of regretting it now. Hey! Every single time they come out of the room, they bark it. I don't know why. I don't know why. It drives me crazy. All day. Every time Eli comes out. All day. Stupid. I don't get it. Why? I don't understand. Um so yeah. I mean, like I said, okay, so for Susan, there's somebody out there that's looking that has a YouTube channel. My last video that I did on her had a lot of validation that I didn't know any of it. There's specific stuff in there that I feel like someone like that knows the area should look at. And I actually think they're kind of maybe in the right area, but just the wrong place. Like even that, like, I don't know. I get frustrated. I get super frustrated, but it is what it is. And like I said, I don't want to be known for me. I want to be known for the future victims and the victims that need a voice. Um, and so the more that I'm validated, the more that I can help others. That's what this is about. It's not about me at all, at all. So I just want to make that clear to you guys. And I'm not bragging in any way. It's validation completely. I had someone tell me because I would post validation like on what I got for random auto rights world events, and then I'd post an article that matches what I got. And they'd be like, well, why are you bragging? I'm like, I'm not bragging. It's validation, dude. Like, you have to validate things. Well, I don't want to wash it out. I don't know if I like it yet. That's all. Because it looks more red than what I wanted. I wanted like a pink, but I don't know. Because usually I do purple, but for some reason I wanted to do like pink this time. And I don't know. Like, I guess it just looks red. It looks red to me. I don't know. Shazam says it looks pink, but it looks red to me, and I don't. Yeah, probably. I just did it yesterday, so I just got a wild hair up my butt. I mean, it doesn't look awful. It's just, yeah. Yeah. Because I usually do purple, but I wanted to do something different. Like I saw the color I saw on the box I liked, but it turned out more reddish, I think. But still, I hate that color because it's like splat and it gets all over everything regardless. I had to be really careful not to dye things. I did get a little bit on my sink that I covered my sink too, but of course I got on the place right where it wasn't covered and it didn't come off. So yeah. But I wasn't gonna come on here long tonight because I actually have to do the litter boxes. Um but seriously, if you guys think of any place to send Dylan's to, the first reading validates what I'm getting has to be right because they literally arrested the guy that I described. How often does that freaking happen? How often does that freaking happen? I mean, I literally said down he kept taking me down the street. Like he wouldn't let me go anywhere else. And I think he was taking me to his murder, not necessarily where his body is, but where his I thought it was his body at the time, but where his murder was. Because he said neighbor, friends, and someone that worked for him, which I didn't know at the time someone worked for him. or I mean that he worked for him, but apparently he does. So that's validation for that. It's validation for all of it. I said he had white hair, bigger guy. Sometimes he grows out a mustache and beard, and sometimes he doesn't, from what I understand. And I got the initial J. So everyone's innocent until proven guilty, but what are the odds? 3 weeks before it came out. Has to be involved. I don't think it's like some crazy, I don't know. I gotta quit listening. Like sometimes I'll go through and I'll like listen to EVPs to see if anything validates me, which what's her name? Electronic Medium, a lot of hers does. But sometimes they say other stuff and then I start second guessing. So I really gotta stop doing that because it can be like it might not even be what they're saying. It's what people are hearing. And then they're not accurate because any spirit could be talking and saying anything. So that's another reason why. So I really need to quit watching those and remind myself of that. Unless it validates me, and then I'm all for it. But I know Electronic Mediums did validate mine. And actually, I commented on there hoping that I could get some people to come watch the Dylan video, but I don't know. And actually, I did comment on Adventures with a Purpose on Karina's video too and told him what I was seeing. I don't know if it's going to help. And I said, I'm not posting this to like get bashed for what I do or anything. I'm just letting you know this is what I got. And I explained kind of the area and that was it. And I was like, hope she's found whatever and I'll probably work it more. And I usually don't comment on those videos because, I don't know how open Adventures with a Purpose are, and I don't know how open any of those people are, the Chaos Divers, whatever. Because what I hate is to send somebody there, right? Because like I always say, like, it's better to cross places off than to just always wonder, because that's what I feel like. And if you're going to search anyways, why not search where Psychic is sending you? Even if they send you a couple places, why not search it? What do you have to lose? You're just picking up out of the air anyways places that you want to search, right? Unless there's something specific that points you to a specific area, you're doing that anyways. So why not search it? If you're gonna search off of Jailhouse Snitches, and if you're gonna search off of, because I've seen them search off of Jailhouse Snitches. If you're gonna search off of Jailhouse Snitches that lie all the time, you might as well listen to a psychic medium that's, pretty accurate. That's how I feel about it anyways. I think people should be more open to it because really, what do we have to lose? What do we have to lose? We don't have to lose. There's nothing for us to lose. Even if I'm wrong, at least it's checked off. Well, that must not be the place I was seeing. Okay, on to the next one that looks like what I was seeing. That's how I feel anyways. I don't feel like we have anything to lose, honestly, but that's just me. And if I ever get my nonprofit going, I'll just check anywhere I feel that we need to check. And if it's wrong, it's wrong. But it might not be. Or there might be somebody else there. There's always a reason that I get what I get. There's always a reason that I feel strongly about a place. It's never proven that there's not a reason that I don't get stuff. So even if I feel strongly about a place and it doesn't fit that person, it might fit someone else, knowing how spirit works with me, with bringing in other people and interconnects and stuff like that. So Vanished and Forgotten, please go follow her. Like I said, we're going to be hopefully collaborating. That's what the plan is anyways. She needs some subscribers and stuff like that. The videos she did on Riker, we're both very proud of it. I'm very proud of her for doing it because it really stepped her out of her comfort zone. And, she had to call me and was like, how do you just talk to a camera? I'm like, I don't know. I'm used to it now, but like in the beginning, it's scary, honestly, but the more you do it, the more that you get used to it. So I just told her, just do it, so the more she does it, the more she'll get used to it and she'll get to where it's easier for her. But so she really jumped out of her comfort zone to do that. She bought a program to do it. She put hours into it, hours and hours into it. So I was really hoping that it was going to be watched more. And I even put blips of it on the what are those things, shorts, on the shorts. I put blips of it on the shorts. I put it on TikTok. I really thought, because they say, oh, doing shorts is how your YouTube goes viral. Hasn't helped mine. I mean, I don't put a lot of them, but I put 3 last night with blips. Like, I did like 3 different blips of what the video showed, because you can only do 15 seconds, to try to put it out there to be like, go watch the full video there, but check this out, because it's cool. Because what she did is she took what my reading, directly what I said that night, and she put it with what the police said, or what the news said. And it's like right after I say it, the news comes up with exactly what I said. It's pretty cool. Like, I got chills when she came to the end with the shed. So yes, Elijah, please check it out if you have not already. It's awesome. She's a good, and go over there and subscribe to her. What do we have to lose to subscribing to channels? If we don't like them, we can always unsubscribe, right? So people quit being stingy on the like and quit being stingy on the subscriptions. I'm subscribed to so many people on YouTube, and it's like, I'm sure I'll never watch all of them, but anyways, I'm subscribed. What do you have to lose to subscribe? Come on, subscribe. Right. Which I had 512. I have 512 over there, and I haven't done shiznick on my old channel, and I have 5.12, and before it was 5.9, and I haven't done anything over there, but I'm working my ass off here, and I can't. I gain some, I lose some, I gain some, I lose. It's weird. I don't know. It's weird. I mean, I try to do the shorts thing, but I don't know what to do on them. I don't know what to. Half the time I'm like, oh, I look like crap. Can't do that today. I don't know what to go on there and talk about or make videos on. It's 15 seconds. Right. But it's 50, but I haven't put any new videos on there, so I don't understand that. But anyways, it's 15 seconds on shorts. I don't know what to put. Just like I don't know what to put on TikTok. Like, I don't know what to talk about ever. So that's why I'm here. But that's why I have such a hard time growing it, because I don't know what to do these shorts on and these TikToks on. Because my thing is cases and readings and stuff, and you can't really put that into, I don't know. I'm thinking. I'm thinking of ideas. Any ideas are helpful. So hi, Denise. Yeah, but from what I understand is, whatever you put a short on is what your channel is supposed to be about. So, I don't know. That's what they said, because that way people that see the shorts content know what they're getting on your channel. So, yeah, I was stuck for like a week and a half. I lost subscribers. Like 4 I'd lose up 4 and I'd gain 4. Then I'd lose 4 and I'd gain. It was weird. But now I've finally broken that, and I'm up to the 591. So we'll see. 359. Just trying to get to 4K, just little bit at a time, and then we'll see what we could do for 4K. Like, what do you guys want to do when I get to 4K? We'll do something. We'll do something cool when I get to 4K. I don't know what, but we'll do something cool. It's okay. I didn't do a reading. I just did a validation from what I saw. I saw them being pulled out of the water today in a car, and I saw it before any of that information come out, and I posted it on my wall, and I posted it in YouTube, or in the Psychic Sleuth podcast group on Facebook. And so I just showed like the screenshots, and I read them, and I just talked about that much, because that's all I got. Like I said, I was too tired to do a reading tonight, so I just want to get on here and validate, because the more I get validated, the more people will listen to me, which is why the only reason I care about being validated is because in this work, you always have to prove who you are and what you can do, and that you're accurate, and blah, blah, blah. So that's basically what this is about. Yeah, 18 hours before they were found was my vision. Thank you for doing that math, because I don't do good math. And I posted it about 8 hours before, or 7 hours before it started coming out, or something like that was when I posted it. But I did get it 18 hours before. So, I mean, I didn't have a lot of time to do much with it, but I really should have done like a quick video or something. But my mind doesn't think like that sometimes. I don't know. According to legend, they are, but I don't like to talk about them because I'm in Arizona, and I'm sure that they are. I'm sure there's lots of things that are real. My specific things are spirit, so I don't know much about anything else. See what time of day people are watching your channel. I know, but I can't do it during the day. It's for one, my bird is too loud. For two, Eli's in and out. Like, he's in and out more today than usual because I told him to stay in his room because the dogs always bark at him. So Eli's in and out. Like, the dogs are, they're chill at night, and the rest of them are put away. So it's when I have the most energy. I don't have a lot of energy during the day for whatever reason, and most of my appointments are during the day. So that's why I don't do it during the day. I mean, I could probably do shorts during that time, but again, I don't even know what to freaking put the shorts on about. Well, yeah, I do try to do lives once a week, at least once or twice a week. And I have been doing that, but you haven't been around to see, so you don't know. I have. I was doing lives that much. So, okay, so it's weird. Because some of my shorts someone was just saying they always hear whispering in my videos. Oh, I don't have room on my computer for other videos. And again, I do the readings live because that's a lot of people aren't available now. That's why I started doing them live. So that's why I don't do pre-recorded videos anymore, because I don't have anybody to walk me through the reading. Plus, I wanted to get better at getting information this way, so that's why I do them live. It's too hard to do a pre-recorded one because I need someone to keep me on track with either validation or saying yes as I go through. Oh, well, happy birthday to your son, Elijah. Mine is 17. 7/7's a good day. So, it's weird. So the third short I put out, I have 45 views. The second one I put out had 416 views. And the first one I put out, I have 89 views. So why is the one in the middle get so many more than the other two? That's what I don't understand. And the second one has more views than even the video itself. Yeah, no, I appreciate it, Chassis. It's just that's why haven't been doing pre-recorded things. Because I've been trying to channel this way and do this way. So I can do it more on myself and I don't have to depend on anybody like really having the time, because what was going on and why I wasn't growing my channel and why I wasn't posting videos is because nobody was ever available. They were all working or doing a thing, which is they have lives. I understand that. So no one was ever available. So we started doing this so they could start growing. So that's the problem. And that's how I always have to if I try to sit there and do it by myself, I tend to pull in other spirits and get all kind of like an auto right, kind of get all over the place. So I don't know why I work this way best and the other way best. So that's why. Ted Bundy was released, the first one. It was on Patreon, but I decided it's been on there for 2 months. And I decided to put it on. So just putting that out there that one's there. But yeah, that's weird. How did that short? I don't understand how the one shorts has 417 views. See, and 12 likes. It's weird because the first video I put up of my dog has 1,000 views. I can't release OJ. It's still too early. It's still too early to release OJ, I think. Even though I got like 6,000 views on TikTok, I only had like 60 something likes on. And that wasn't even what the video was for. It was to get people to go to Patreon. But they're all like, yeah, no, guilty. Yeah, guilty. I can't. It's on Patreon. I can't do that to my Patreon people. It hasn't been on there long enough. Oh, I remember what I was gonna do. I was gonna look on TikTok, but I guarantee you I don't have likes. I guarantee you I'm gonna make a video and I'm gonna complain. Watch. See, 281 and 6 likes.
So licking
570 and 3 likes. It's like, what the fuck? People are so gosh dang stingy with their damn likes. I don't know. It drives me crazy. It drives me crazy. So I don't know. I don't know what I see. Dumber videos get more likes than that. I mean, I see stupid videos that are even worse than like my dogs get like millions of views. It's like, what the heck? It's weird. So yeah, I know I'm gonna have to get off here too because it's 1:00 and I needed to do my litter boxes, but I think I'm gonna have to do it in the morning. I don't want to, but my eyes hurt. So anyways, thanks for hanging out with me. It wasn't supposed to be this long, but I did get to talk about some other things I wanted to talk about, like Felicia Johnson. And yeah, my gifts were very validated and I was flabbergasted. I was flabbergasted at the fact of what I saw and that it actually happened today, because when I saw that car in the water and I felt that the kids and him were in the water, I just was like, what the heck? Like, why? But I even told Shazam, I said, I don't know. I like, why would they be in there? That makes me second guess, you know? And because it didn't make sense, but I need to learn, and I'm trying to train myself that I have to just trust spirit. I have to just trust what they give me, hope that I'm understanding it right, hope that I'm seeing it right, hope that something comes of it, because man, that was a good lesson today. It was a good lesson about, darn, they really did straight up tell me that they were going to get pulled out of the lake 18 hours later. They really did. Real spirit really did do that. They really did tell me. And I just didn't do much with, I mean, I posted it, but I didn't do much else with it, and I should have. So, good lesson. Good lesson to listen to my random visions. Like, literally, it was out of nowhere. As soon as I posted that picture, I got it. And I wish dude, that would be great if a lot of my other cases were that easy. But like I said, I've even dreamed of locations and things like that. And it's like weird because when I dream about them, like the next day, I dreamed about the one, and the next day, right when I woke up, he was found. I didn't even get to work on it. So, you know, yeah. So, all right. Thanks for hanging out with me. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Any readings that you think can go to anybody on YouTube that you think will listen, I appreciate you guys sending them out. I think Dylan Round one is very validating if you can get anybody to listen. I know that we sent it to the mom and she was like, yeah, whatever. Her thing, whatever. Understand it completely, respect it completely. I just know if it was my son, I would listen to any and everything. But she wants facts. Okay, that's fine. That's totally up to her. But people are still going to do what they're going to do. And this is more about him than anybody else. This is about, you know, giving the voiceless a voice. That's why I do it for. So, I mean, I know that things are going to happen the way they're meant to anyway. So there's lots of people that are meant to be found and that aren't. And if I'm meant to find them, I'll find them. If not, then I won't. That's just the way that it goes. So on that note, you guys have a good night. I will see you soon because I will be back with more readings as soon as I can energetically. And keep paying attention to the YouTube wall and that's what I say, get in the group. Psychic Sleuth podcast, get in the group because I post everything in there. If you're on Facebook, I post it there first. So all of my kids, you're the first person I will call. I've had so many people tell me that. If I ever go missing, I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna have my family call you. Yeah, I hope so. I hope you never go missing though. But I mean, I found a wallet, I found a debit card, I found a charger, I found a tablet. I found my mom's purse and debit card this weekend. She lost it completely. Usually, I found a cat. It was I told her it was 3 houses down, and she couldn't get there because she was sick. And finally, she did, and the cat was there right underneath a truck, 3 houses down exactly. So, I mean, I can find things. I wish bodies were easier to find, but obviously, vanished and forgotten. I found her tablet, and I found her debit card, and I found, I think going somewhere. I think she went to bed, Angela, but I found her daughter's wallet. So I can find things. Can't promise I always can. Like, I was trying to find her boat, like Angela's boat keys, and I found all the other keys, but not the boat keys. So, oh yeah, I found her keys too. That's right. Well, anytime she loses anything, she asks me, and it's weird. Like, it's good practice, but it'll just come to me, and I'll just tell her what I'm seeing, and they'll go straight to it. Like I told her, she was like, "I lost my debit card." I was like, "It is in your car," and she went, and it was in her car. So, but yes, I pray all the babies are safe. I know since my son's a teenager, I'm not there all the time, and he doesn't live here anymore, and it's just like I worry all the time. But I mean, you can't change how things are. Whatever's going to happen from the soul contract is going to happen. So there's no sense in, I guess. I just know that if it was my son, I would do my child, I would do anything I could. And I don't care. I would listen to fortune tellers. I would listen to whatever. But that's me. That's me. That's my preferences. Some people aren't open to it, whatever. But that's why I like to have the validation so that even skeptics can listen. Because I've had people that were skeptics that got readings that are no longer skeptical. So I guess that's something good. All right. Thanks for hanging out with me. It wasn't even supposed to be this long. So I'll see you guys soon. Thanks, Elijah. It was good seeing you.